Why did you make me do this? You're fighting so you can watch everyone around you die. Think, Mark, think! You'll outlast every fragile, insignificant being on this planet.
Superhero fatigue, not if you're watching Invincible. While Marvel and DC struggle to keep audiences engaged, Invincible has exploded in popularity. Delivering brutal fights, shocking twists, and emotional depth like no other. But what makes this show so special? Is Omni-Man the best villain in modern superhero media? Are the Viltrumites scarier than Kryptonians?
All of our strength, determination, and courage to get there.
And what insane fights are coming next? Stick around as we count down the top 5 reasons Invincible is the best superhero show right now. The brutal action scenes are on another level. If you thought The Boys was violent, Invincible takes superhero brutality to a whole new level. This show doesn't just deliver epic fights, it makes you feel every punch, every bone snap, and every moment of sheer devastation, from the Guardian massacre in Episode 1 to the infamous subway scene. Invincible constantly raises the stakes, and let's not forget the Battle Beast fight. Where Mark gets utterly humiliated in one of the most one-sided beatdowns ever. And the craziest part, this is just the beginning. The fights are about to get even more brutal, more intense, and more devastating. Fun facts: the showrunners intentionally slowed down the subway scene so viewers could process every second of its horror. The comic version of Battle Beast is even stronger. He ripped a Viltrumite's spine out with his bare hands. The animation team added tiny details, like blood drying on Mark's suit over multiple episodes, to show real consequences.
Remember, you're not just a superhero, Mark. You're a Viltrumite.
4. Omni-Man is one of the greatest villains in superhero history.
We think you're old enough for me to tell you where I really come from.
Omni-Man isn't just a bad guy, he's a nightmare wrapped in a superhero cape.
And you don't think about balancing anymore. But when you were a baby, you did.
At first, he seems like the perfect hero, a loving father.
Are you okay, Mark?
A respected protector, a symbol of hope.
I couldn't tell your mother why I was here.
But then, in one of the most shocking twists in TV history,
But we can help them. We can stop wars, eliminate hunger, give them medical technology centuries ahead of...
he murders an entire superhero team without hesitation. What makes him terrifying is that he's not mindless evil. He's a Viltrumite, raised to believe in strength, domination, and conquest.
I am from Viltrum, but it's not the planet I've told you about. We have created a perfect...
Unlike villains who monologue their plans, Omni-Man believes he's right, making him even scarier.
Cecil.
And let's not forget, he's coming back. The Viltrumite War arc is looming, and his return will be brutal. Fun facts: J.K. Simmons, who voices Omni-Man, originally hesitated to take the role because of how brutal the character was.
Every character is, to some extent. I had no idea, honestly. I didn't really know the source material coming into this.
Omni-Man's design was inspired by classic superhero archetypes, but with a mustache to make him stand out. His name, Nolan Grayson, is a nod to sci-fi author Philip K. Dick, who wrote Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep?
Sure of what?
Sure you were a Viltrumite.
So if I wasn't...
3. The Viltrumites are the most terrifying race in comics Kryptonians.
All of our strength, determination, and courage to get there. In order for our...
Weak. Science. Overrated. The Viltrumites. Terrifying.
We had to remove the weak from our society. It was a long and difficult process.
These guys aren't just powerful, they're unstoppable conquerors.
Our population was cut in half, but what emerged from the ashes was unstoppable.
They don't just fight wars, they annihilate civilizations. Their entire empire is built on eliminating the weak.
By the time I was born, Viltrum was already the greatest empire in our galaxy.
And ruling through sheer dominance. Super strength, they can shatter planets. Longevity, they live for thousands of years without aging. Weaknesses, practically none, except their own kind. And the strongest of them, Thrag, hasn't even appeared yet. When he does, expect one of the most insane battles ever animated. Fun facts. The Viltrumite Empire is inspired by real-world conquerors like the Romans and Mongols. Omni-Man's mustache is a Viltrumite cultural trait. They all have one. A single Viltrumite once wiped out an entire planet's army alone in the comics.
You don't seem to understand. Earth isn't yours to conquer.
2. It's the best superhero story arc since early MCU.
I've got you. I've got you. Don't move.
While Marvel and DC struggle with inconsistent movies and fan fatigue, Invincible is crafting a long-term, well-paced story that keeps getting better. The first season set the foundation, Mark learning about his powers,
Use the momentum you're building to carry you forward.
Omni-Man's betrayal, and the shocking reveal of the Viltrumite threat.
I'll kill you for what you did to these people.
But this is just the start. Season 2 is already expanding the world, introducing multiversal threats, political conflicts, and bigger stakes.
It's time we were reunited, face to face.
And if the show follows the comics, we're in for the Viltrumite War, an all-out galactic battle that will make Endgame look small. Mark's brutal transformation, he's about to become way stronger and way darker. Bigger betrayals, shocking twists and heartbreaking moments, because Invincible isn't afraid to make you feel. Fun facts. The show's slower pacing is intentional. It allows for more character depth than the comics. Robert Kirkman originally planned Invincible as a more traditional superhero story.
And I read 14 years of comics in like 2 weeks.
But later went full sci-fi. The character Atom Eve was almost cut from early drafts, but became a fan favorite. 1. Invincible versus The Boys.
You called me Dad.
Which is the true king of superhero TV. It's the ultimate showdown. 2 hyper-violent, mature superhero shows that have completely flipped the genre on its head. But which one is better? Both Invincible and The Boys deliver shocking brutality, corrupt superheroes, and intense drama, but they do it differently.
His name is Mark, and he's only half Viltrumite.
The Boys is a dark satire,
I'm the upgrade.
exposing the real-world corruption of superheroes with cynical humor and political themes. Invincible is a grand superhero epic, telling a massive story filled with heart, betrayal, and intergalactic wars. While The Boys thrives on shock value and realistic storytelling, Invincible goes bigger, deeper, and more emotional. Mark's journey from a naive hero to a battle-hardened warrior is one of the best character arcs in modern superhero media. Simply put, The Boys is an amazing deconstruction of superheroes, but Invincible is building the next great superhero universe. Fun facts. Even The Boys' creator admitted that Omni-Man would destroy Homelander in a fight. Invincible was once pitched as a live-action movie, but it was rejected for being too expensive. The comic was originally going to end at issue 50, but fan demand pushed it to 144 issues.
Mark, what are you doing? She's tearing you apart.
And that's why Invincible is dominating superhero TV right now. It has unmatched action, complex characters, and a story that keeps getting better. What do you think? Which Invincible moment blew your mind the most? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more epic breakdowns. Thanks for watching and see you next time.